Hi everybody, Draco the Juggler here, and in this video I'm going to teach you different hand starts and other ways to start your Diabolo. One of the first starts that you're going to learn is the rolling start. The rolling start, you just put it on the floor in front of you. I put it in front of my right foot because I'm a righty, I'm going to use my right hand, and I roll it to my left foot. The rolling start will get the Diabolo spinning right away when you pick it up with just a single roll. The rolling start's not that good for when you're on surfaces that aren't even. Say you're on the beach, or maybe you're standing on top of rocks, or maybe gravel, or other types of more bumpy surfaces. That's when you want to use a different start. You can start the Diabolo with your hand. There are so many ways to start the Diabolo with your hand. One of the easiest ways to start the Diabolo with your hand is to put your hand directly underneath the Diabolo. The way I like to hold this is I like to put my middle finger in the middle of the Diabolo, and I like to put my pinky and my index finger on the outsides. And my thumb also kind of supports it from the side as well. From here, just put this Diabolo on top of the string, and try to see if you could just let the Diabolo roll off your hand. To make this start more effective, you can do a recoil with your arm and flick downwards to give it more spin. You can also use this holding method to give the Diabolo a toss in the air from your hand. Another variation on holding the Diabolo like this and starting it is by just flicking it onto the string. Other ways I've seen people start the Diabolo is by holding it like this, and then moving your hand in a circle to give it some spin. Another hand start I like to use is by putting my fingers in the inside of the Diabolo and putting my thumb on the outside of the Diabolo. And then I'm going to reach back and flick the Diabolo upwards. This is a more difficult start, and a good way to practice this is by trying to kind of juggle the Diabolo. Just try to do this a few times to see if you can get the even spin on the Diabolo. One problem that I usually have at first is you may have a lot of wobble with this start, so it does take a few tries to get that evenness with the spin. Up until now, I've been starting the Diabolo by tossing it with my dominant hand. You can also use your non-dominant hand when you go for the toss. One rule that I kind of like to think about is when I go with the dominant hand, I put the hand underneath the Diabolo, but when I use the other hand, I put the hand on top of the Diabolo. The important thing is that you get the Diabolo spinning the proper way with whatever hand you hold it with. You can also think about those other holding postures, but just using the opposite side of the Diabolo to start it. With my left hand, I put my left hand in front instead of in the back. Same thing with the thumb start. Put your left hand in front instead of in the back this time. Thank you so much again for watching this video. I hope it helped you to learn different ways to start the Diabolo, and good luck practicing.